Okay, dude. I've started the broadcast, so let's just see if this works.
All right, cool. Yep, I've found it.
Send us a link then, dude.
Just make sure you turn the sound down on the YouTube video.
Yeah, I'll mute it. Just in case there's questions.
Yeah. And you know on the Google Hangout, like I found
Yeah.
you know the thing where it changes the camera depending on who's speaking. What you do is you put the mouse cursor just like in the middle of the screen, basically.
All right. Okay.
It becomes voice activated. It should work.
Yeah. Anyway, dude, what's your reaction then to that episode?
It's incredible. I was really surprised by the animation because I wasn't expecting it to be that good. But I suppose I've been looking forward for a while for Frieza to show his colours, really. It's all the way through the tournament, although the fights have been good. Yeah, although the fights have been good, it's been about, I've been looking at Frieza thinking, when are you going to get involved? And recently it's become one of my favourite characters of this arc, really. And obviously the laughs. But, yeah, I mean, I found this scene going.
He's just so badass as well, isn't he?
Going to the
he just
Frieza farm as well.
Yeah,
that was really cool.
But I guess we should probably start with the reaction to the biggest event of the episode, which has got to be the fact that Gohan has been eliminated, albeit he wanted it to happen because obviously he set the trap and then Frieza delivered the blast that sent them off. But what's your reaction then to Gohan being eliminated? Did they handle it well?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought it was kind of cool. It was a good moment. They made Gohan look good and not just a waste of space, which I was worried about that. But at the same time, I kind of wanted more. I wanted more from Gohan because there was this big kind of, when Goku was going around recruiting people for the tournament, there was this big, this big deal out of how Gohan was trying to reach this new amazing form, and I suppose it just got into my head that this tournament would be when we see this new power unleashed, and I don't know if it's just the Gohan fan in me, but I was wanting to see kind of, in a way, overtake Goku.
Yeah, dude, that was never going to happen, man. That was never going to happen. But
it doesn't stop me from wanting it from happening, and
yeah.
Fantasize about it, really. What do you think of that? How do you feel about the Gohan being eliminated?
I felt like they handled it relatively well. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are upset about it because he's one of the most popular characters and
the power scaling as well.
But the thing is, I think they kind of handled that by the fact that they had Frieza doing the beams and kind of encased Topo, and I think one of the guys, I think it was the Whis might have said that that's taking Dispo's advantage away with speed. So they kind of handled that a little bit because you'd think that in terms of power, there's a massive gap between Gohan, or at least there should be, and Golden Frieza and Dispo. Those guys are on another level. But the whole kind of theme around this arc has been about breaking limits, and we've seen Vegeta break limits. We've seen, well, in the preview to next week, we'll get onto that in a little bit, but the preview to next week, obviously Topo is going to break his limit, and you've got Vegeta, Goku breaking his limit, and then you've got Gohan, and he didn't break his limit, did he? He performed well, but I'm not quite sure he lived up to being the leader of the Universe 7 team. He didn't quite do enough for me to.
Yeah, it's very little leadership.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they started out and he was like, right, everyone's going to stick together. And the first thing that happened is the androids Goku, Vegeta, Frieza. They all went, didn't they? So his leadership wasn't the best, but he did make some good decisions throughout the tournament. It's just, I guess it's a shame that he went out, but at least he went out in a good way.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think from looking at the preview for next week's episode, I think what's the title? Toto reaches a new form.
Yeah, that is. It's all about Topo says in that preview.
It's kind of on the level of the God of Destruction.
Advent of the God of Destruction.
Right.
And then it's obviously Topo reaches new heights. It's going to be pretty epic, isn't it? I mean, you're going to have Golden Frieza in there. You're going to have Android 17. We've had some spoilers already dropped for what's happening in that video, but we won't maybe touch on them too much. But just the animation for the next episode looks to be on point, as it was, to be fair, in this episode. I thought it was really, really good. Yeah. Better than last week. Yeah, definitely better than last week. I don't know I just thought the animation was a bit off last week. I don't know about you.
It felt a bit off because it was following the week before, you know.
Yeah. But guys, for anybody who's watching right now, give us your thoughts down below on the events of the episode. Have you watched the episode? I know a lot of people like to wait until the English dubs are out and subtitles and everything else. But if you have watched it, feel free to put a few questions down below. Just put some of your thoughts down as to what you thought about the episode.
I've just seen the live chat and somebody's asked when will the episode come out.
All right. So the episode is on Fuji TV at 9 AM in Japanese time. For us here in the UK, that's midnight. So it's already out, but in terms of the subtitle episodes, you could probably expect them in about 10 to 15 minutes time. There's various different websites that you can go to find these things, but we're not going to maybe drop any of those links because don't want to break any rules. But yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm sure someone will maybe post one of them down in the comments.
Well, we just watched it without the subtitles, but thankfully we got M98 on Twitter, kind of translating it. So we had a good idea about what's going on, verbally.
Yeah.
So I think,
right from the start of the episode, it was.
I think it'll be about 15-20 minutes before there's a subtitled stream available.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Because they're always popping up here, there, and everywhere. To be fair, but yeah, there's various different places you can go to find that episode.
Going back to it, we kind of got a bit more action with Goku and Vegeta. Vegeta's been fought against Jiren.
Right from the outset, the opening scene of the episode where it cuts to Goku and Vegeta, and they're just. I don't know whether it's just the stance that they've got with the auras. It's just, you can tell the art is on point right from the start, and it's just totally badass. Picking up right from where it left off last week, taking it to Jiren, who just seems just ridiculously overpowered at this point. I mean, it's literally like he's Superman. I mean, he's like an immovable object. You put him down, he gets back up. Even Ultra Instinct Goku wasn't able to really land anything of any significance on Jiren. So you've got to think the only way that this could possibly, the only way that the universe, like Goku, Vegeta, whoever could do anything would be to fuse, because that's the only way. Based on everything we've seen up to now, they've already broken the limits. So
yeah, I think, as you say, there is that possibility of the likeliness even of seeing Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue, perhaps. I don't know where they'll go with that. But
you just know there's like thousands of people like, Gogeta. Just like, not going to happen. Well, it might do.
I think it is likely they'll fuse. And,
I think there's still some theories that Broly's going to come into the tournament and.
Yeah, but like, how many episodes have we got now before it ends for the year? I mean, there's a lot.
For what?
Well,
What?
is it episode 131? Is the last one before Super goes off air for the time being?
Huh? Oh, dude, don't do this to me. No, it's not ending, please.
No, but I'm just.
No.
Well, it's not forever. I'm just saying.
No,
that
please,
they're
please.
not going to, I very much doubt they'll end the tournament on a cliffhanger. So we got basically what was the 6 minutes left? I can't remember.
We're gonna get a conclusive ending on episode 131. So that was 124.
Yeah. Just saying that if we are going to see Vegeta or if we are going to see some kind of fusion or power up that'll stand a chance against Jiren, it'll be very soon because I doubt they'll rush that fight.
No. No, I'm just checking the chat, dude, to make sure if there's anything. Okay.
Yes, there is, yeah.
Xavier Bravo says, "I just want to watch Dragon Ball, dude. We all want to watch Dragon Ball. If you've not heard, episode 131 is the last episode. So
you can watch Dragon Ball. You can watch Dragon Ball Super. I mean, there'll be streams over the internet now."
Yeah, quick shout out as well, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Mickey Lan, he says, "I was expecting more from Gohan, but 1-for-1 is pretty good when they have more people left." And that's one thing that we were actually talking about before we watched this episode tonight, that it's not been mentioned one little bit, the fact that you've got Dispo, Topo, and Jiren as a 3, and you've got Goku, Vegeta, you have 17, Gohan, and Frieza. So you've got like a what was that? Was that fine? You've got like a massive advantage there, and it's not been mentioned, but it was actually mentioned in this episode. So the fact that Gohan has made that sacrifice, it means that they've still got the numbers advantage, and who knows, with only like a few episodes left, that could come into play towards the end.
Yeah. You kind of caught me off there. You said, "Yes, is that a fart?" I think I was just moving the chair, man.
Yeah, disgusting human being. So, but yeah, I mean, that's my general overall thoughts. Animation was good. The situation with Gohan, it depends on which side you sit. For me, I think they handled it relatively well, because everything that we've seen prior to the tournament with Gohan and everything we've seen during the tournament, he's just not on the same level as a Topo or a Jiren. So I think that's kind of the best he could have done.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? I know there's a Gohan fan inside you. You're just like, no, he needs to take everybody down in one massive Kamehameha.
Well, that's the thing. You know, I'm a Gohan fan. I suppose, although I'm kind of deep down a bit disappointed that he went out so suddenly. At the same time, it was a good way to go out. And
yeah,
I think realistically, it's not that surprising. I think at the end of the day, they've shined Gohan in a good light. He's not been tossed aside like some insignificant character. He's played his part.
No.
So that's kind of cool. I'd be interested to see more Frieza. I still kind of feel that Frieza's up to going to do something to backstab everybody.
Well, I think we saw a bit of a team player from Frieza this episode, didn't we? So he actually started. He still hinted that he might betray Gohan, but still, I mean, we saw a little bit of more of a team player from Frieza. He saved Vegeta. He saved Gohan. Sorry, Goku. Is it twice, maybe?
Oh,
I forget how many times. But then we saw him saved this episode by Gohan and actually work as a team. So that was something completely different that we've seen from Frieza tonight.
It's true. I was just on the live chat. Got another comment from. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Was it Mikolan? I don't like that it's kind of restricted to Bistic form, but I can't see it changing. I think I was saying that earlier, that I think just before the tournament, and I've got this. We got a bit of teased a little bit that Gohan was going to break out into some incredible new power. And
Yeah.
for a while, I suppose I had the hopes of it coming out in this tournament. A bit not too different to the Cell games. What happened there? Gohan became the most powerful. But again, that's probably just the fan within me being a bit unrealistic.
Well, that's something we discussed right at the start of the tournament, wasn't it? I mean, there's been various different things between the Cell arc and Cell tournament, and the Tournament of Power. There's been lots of different similarities between the two, but ultimately, when it gets down to it, there's just a massive gap in power. So, but yeah, there was a part of me that would have liked to see Gohan do something amazing, but then you'd have had the power scalers going absolutely nuts. So, just actually with one more comment as well from Elon Elzara says, where are you watching it on? The internet, bro. That's where we're watching it. There's various different. I'll say this without giving any direct links because I don't want to get destroyed here online. But Dragon Ball Super is beamed in the UK at midnight. It's in Japan at 9 a.m. in the morning, and it's shown on Fuji TV. And there's legitimate sources where you can watch it afterwards on Crunchyroll and Verve. But if you're not able to support the program and watch it on those platforms, and you're aware that it's on Fuji TV, just use the internet to find some kind of Fuji TV stream. That's all I would say on that. Okay, another comment from Mikulan. If they link it,
it'll get taken
it will get.
If you link it, it'll get taken out.
Yeah, I'm not linking. Yeah, thanks for that. No, I'm not going to link it, but all I'd say is just use the search engines. Fuji TV. It's a Japanese channel, so that's all I'll say further on that. But if any of you guys want to put some, if any of you guys want to put any questions down in the live chat, or if you want to just share some of your thoughts for the episode, if you've watched it already, feel free to do that, and we can discuss that together. Okay, Bezart. Oh, I'm sorry, I really am going to have to butcher that name. Rob, do you want to help me out with that one?
Bezart Exegia or Exegia. Yeah.
What time is Dragon Ball Super? So I've just said that's on Fuji TV in Japan at 9 a.m. So if you're in the UK, that is midnight. So 1 hour ago exactly. So yeah, 9 a.m. in Japanese time. So if you can look at the Japanese time and work that out to where you guys are in the world, that'll tell you what time it's on for you guys.
I'd like to hear more people's thoughts on the episode.
I mean, when I was watching it, the things that stood out to me was Jiren is as powerful as ever. It doesn't look like the Goku with Blue and Kaioken and Vegeta in his new Limit Breaker form, if that's the name we're going to give it. It doesn't look like that's going to trouble Jiren whatsoever. So there's going to have to be something further from those guys, whether it's a fusion or something to overcome. So another comment from Drop Top What Mop. How do you watch it? I don't know if you've only just clicked on the link, dude, but essentially you want to be going on Verve or Crunchyroll to support Dragon Ball Super. But if you're trying to watch it live, it's on at 9 a.m. in Japan, and it's on Fuji TV. So if you can use your computer to find a Fuji TV stream, then that's that will help you out. And Monsieur Buzz, I'm not sure what that is, dude. Sorry, Rob, did you have any more thoughts that you wanted to give on the episode?
No, I got mind block, man. I'm just
Yeah, okay, dude. Well, yeah, I think we've pretty much covered it, really. But in general, yeah. if I was to give this a mark out of 10, I would give this a solid 8 out of 10. I know people are going to be upset. There's going to be Gohan fans that will not be happy about the way that Gohan was handled. But my what I would say to those people is, what more could Gohan have done with the 3 people that he was left to fight in the tournament? That's all I would say. What do you reckon, dude?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree with that. I think Gohan did well in the end, and it was kind of touching in a way to see Gohan and Frieza do some genuine teamwork in the end.
Yeah.
Even though Frieza said that he might still betray Gohan. I suppose.
Yeah, it's just
Frieza's in character.
Yeah, because it would kind of be a bit weird if he didn't kind of at least hint that he was going to betray him anyway.
Yeah, I can't see Frieza kind of going in, with a big tub of cookies, saying, "Hey, everyone, have some cookies." He's always going to be Frieza, and I like that. Frieza's been just genuinely a much more interesting character to me in this arc.
Yeah. I must admit, I was a little bit dubious as to when Frieza first got into this arc, because obviously he was replacing Majin Buu, and at the time I was thinking, I was like, oh no, I want to see Buu in the tournament, because he just has not seen much of his character much at all, especially when he got he's kind of was training and got skinny and looked like he was quite powerful, and thinking, yes, I'll see Buu in the tournament. But then obviously when he was replaced, I was a bit carried about it. I wasn't overly happy, but actually, to be fair, it's been brilliant. I think Frieza. I don't know what you guys think. If you guys want to say down below, what do you think about Frieza in this tournament? Do you like Frieza?
There's another comment that's just come up from Mickey Lan. I agree with the Vegeta comment. New transformation seems to bridge the Kaioken times 20 gap at least. It might not have mastered it yet.
Yeah, this is one of those things, isn't it? And thanks for your comments, dude, as well. But it's one of those things. It's kind of an area for debate, because obviously there's a lot of Gohan fans, and I'm on quite a few Facebook groups for Dragon Ball. And to be fair, it's been quite hilarious. If you know what I'm talking about, Rob, the banter between the Vegeta and the Goku fans is just been absolutely ridiculous. But in my opinion, I thought that Vegeta in his God form, and I'm going to get roasted probably. Yeah, cheers, dude. In my opinion, I think Vegeta in blue was more powerful than Goku in blue, and with his new limit breaker form, I definitely think it's at least equal with Kaioken 20, maybe even slightly more powerful. But that's just my opinion. What do you think?
Completely agree. I just can't wait to see more. I'm really interested to see how they do with the next few weeks.
Oh yeah, thanks, Yu Chung Heng. Just kidding. No, cheers, man, for the comment. Yeah, if you've got anything you want to add to the conversation, can you get a shout out, dude? I'm giving you one. Yu Chung Heng. Thanks very much for your comments. If you've got any questions that you want to, or if you want to kind of put some comments out there about what you thought about the episode, and that goes for everybody, just get them out there and let's just talk about it, because we all love Dragon Ball Super, so let's just talk about the series that we love. And let's be fair, we've only got a few more episodes left, so let's enjoy it while we can.
Another comment: Tien ended really poor in the tournament. Buu could have had his place.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. I was gutted with Tien in this tournament. I didn't think he performed well at all.
Yeah, it was so insignificant, his action. I barely even remember what he did.
He just had a couple of good moments. So at the start, he worked. I think he was with Roshi. Roshi used his electric attack, and Tien managed to use one of his, I think it was a tri-beam, because the love spam in that move.
Oh, yeah.
So he tri-beamed one of the early characters out, and he just had one comment at the start that he sensed a presence that other people couldn't sense, which we now think is Gamisaras. The thing about Tien is he didn't get much time to shine, but the way he went out, at least I thought, was pretty badass, because it made it look like he'd just been taken out like fodder, but actually the rest of his clones came and got the guy and dragged him out. And I thought that was pretty cool, the way they were falling down. And
yeah, it was. Yeah. I mean, say like, I think for a long time, I suppose it's not unusual for Tien to be an insignificant character in that. I'm sorry, I apologise to Tien fans, but he's kind of been there as a bit of a backup for a bit of extra power boost. Whereas in this tournament, it wasn't our character. As for Master Roshi, I think it should be noted that he had a much different role in this.
I thought Roshi was brilliant in the tournament.
Yeah. Roshi got a big power up, and
the moment where Roshi, when it was with Frost, and he threw that last little bit of key, and Frost just dodged it like, and then he went, brought it back, and it broke.
Thank you for subscribing, Yu Chun Heng.
What's that? Sorry,
I was just Yu Chun Heng subscribed.
Thank you very much, dude. Welcome aboard. Sorry, I've got too many windows open right now, and I'm actually struggling to kind of go between them all, really. Actually, dude, I've actually lost the video, so I can't actually see the chat. So if anybody does have any comments or wants to discuss anything, let me know, and we can give them a shout out as well.
Well, we've had another comment from our friend Mickey Lan. The clones thing, I felt he should have been able to do more with them than just close the distance to one guy. What do you think of that?
Sorry, dude, I didn't quite catch that. What did he say?
The clones thing, I felt like he should have been able to do more with them than just the distance to one guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But then again, Tien, I just think he should have done more anyway. Okay, we've got another comment. Okay. So, Yu Chung Hen, I need some help. I can't seem to find the Dragon Ball Super episode of today. Yeah, I can't post a link. If you subscribe to Crunchyroll or Verve, then you can watch the episode. Probably subbed by now. If not, then I can't recommend it, but just use the internet to find the episode. It's definitely doable. And we've got a comment from Hernan L. Samiento. Hey, chapter 124. Episode 124. But thanks for the comment anyway, dude. So, dude, you're gonna...
I've just done a bit quick search, and at the minute I can't find a stream for episode 124. But give it about half an hour or even.
But guys, this is one of the reasons why we thought we'd have this kind of post-episode chat, because it was a few weeks ago. We were in exactly the same position, and we were looking for the episode. We couldn't find it anywhere, and we ended up looking for any video to hop on to find out exactly what happened. If any of you guys still haven't watched the episode and would like us to talk you through what happened, just let us know in the comments. But we've already kind of discussed that, so we won't repeat it for the people that stuck here from the start. But, dude, I think we've pretty much covered it off. All I would say to anyone who's watching right now, feel free to like the stream. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want kind of ridiculous Dragon Ball commentaries. Some serious, but then others not too serious.
They have a nice, like, amusing, funny edge to them.
Amusing to people like you and me, but maybe the other people who are watching this right now aren't quite as fucking crazy as we are. Any closing comments, dude? Either it's frozen, dude, or you're still thinking about it.
Oh, sorry. It's my I had a bit of lag there.
All right, dude.
Close the comments. No. I think we covered everything.
Just a few more comments, actually, dude, as we've been kind of finishing up. Ismail Kabis Zaismail. Sorry if I've butchered that. Where can I see it? Seems to be a bit of a theme with these comments, and Richello underneath. When does the vid come online? Mickey Lan, thank you very much. Thanks for coming on by, dude, and thanks for subscribing. I look forward to seeing you on the next videos. Rodrigo. Okay, Rodrigo Rodriguez is from Brazil. Thanks, dude. We're from the UK here, but
I don't know if it's my end or.
I can hear you fine, dude. And Herrick, I think we've lost Rob. Herrick off Defender, Go Live, Dragon Ball Super. I don't think we can do that, really. I don't think we can do that.
I think it's my connection's gone bad. Apologies.
I think what you're suggesting is that we try and find the episode and we kind of stream it. And I do have aspirations to do some more videos, so I don't want to be doing that. Hernan L. Samirenso, I subscribe to your channel. Are you going to broadcast episode 124 live? Thank you very much for subscribing. The answer to that would be no. The reason being because it's licensed, and if you want to watch the episode, you want to be going to either Crunchyroll or you want to be going to Verve, which are two online providers that you can watch the episode on. Otherwise, if you're aware that the episode is live on Fuji TV in Japan at 9 AM, what I would suggest but not recommend is look for streaming providers for Fuji TV at about that time, and you'll be able to watch the episode. Yu Cheng Han, yo dude, have I watched episode 124? Yes, we have, and that's what we've been talking about. We've watched it, and if you guys wanted me to give you a little bit of a breakdown of exactly what happened throughout the episode, I'm going off memory now. The episode starts out and you've got Goku and Vegeta looking fantastic. The artwork is really, really good in their forms that we saw them in before.
Hey,
and
sorry.
Hey dude, welcome back, man.
Connection dropped. Suddenly I couldn't hear anything that was being said. So.
But yeah, we got the main focus of this episode was actually not really around Gohan. He kind of came at the end, although the title of the episode was suggesting it was going to be about Gohan. But the main part of the episode was actually the fight between Dispo and Frieza. They were trading shots. Eventually, Dispo went into an ultimate extra speed mode, which kind of gave him a purple aura, and Frieza eventually went into golden. But they were pretty evenly matched, and in the end, Gohan had to save Frieza from getting knocked off the edge, and then Gohan took on Dispo head on, as Frieza used his death beams to create a cage to enclose them in to limit Dispo's speed.
Yeah, I think kind of at full power, it kind of showed that Frieza still wasn't fast enough to keep up with Dispo. But Gohan came up with that good plan to entrap Dispo. Or was it Frieza that came up with the plan? Or both?
It was Gohan
together.
It was Gohan's plan, and
restricts movement, and that was effective.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it worked really well, and Frieza being a team player, which is a bit unusual.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream there. If you've got any more closing comments you wanted to say.
No, other than thank you to the people that have contributed in the live chat and given us some things to discuss. This is the first live stream we've done, so thank you to the subscribing as well. Some good videos, well, some funny videos. Talking about Dragon Ball Super, watching there. expect some more content.
Yeah, cheers, dude.
We've got another comment from 1 to 10. How much do you like Dragon Ball? Maybe that's a good one to.
Yeah, I like questions like that. Do you want to give your number first, dude, and I'll give you mine?
Okay, I'd have to say 8, 9. No, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. The reason being, there's a couple. Admittedly, there's a couple of moments in there where I kind of feel we could have done a bit better, but I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm improvised. 9, 9.5.
Hey, it's gone up 1.5.
You know, it's not a 10, but it's between 9 and 10 for me. What about you?
I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna need a while to think about this. 10.
The thing is,
10, dude. No, dude, 10. 10. I love Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball Z. I love Dragon Ball Super. I love Dragon Ball, and it's 10 out of M&F-ing 10.
But, like, I was answering that, I had Dragon Ball Z in my mind. And I was thinking Dragon Ball Z is a 10.
The thing is with Dragon Ball Z, though, it's nostalgic because it's back when we were kids and we were watching it, and we were enjoying the program. But there was like episodes that were like 60% powering up, like it's like they've made it a lot quicker now. But I mean, it's ridiculous, really. When you think back, it's pretty crazy.
It's true.
It's like Jiren, isn't it?
Well, I'm excited about Jiren. I've been excited about Jiren. Yeah. Anyway, I think if we covered everything.
Yeah, I think so, dude. But yeah, thanks very much everybody for coming out, and the new subscribers, Ed, Chung, Heng, thank you very much, and our new friend, Mick Keelan, thank you very much. This is Zerosignal and Rob.
Yeah. Oh,
Dargoroth.
I was just reading another comment that came up. That's all.
All right, okay. I quickly grab that before we go, but
yeah, because I did see it. It was something I was excited about for a while. Yeah, I could talk for a while about it, but we're running out of time.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up now, but did we see the episode 1, Dragon Ball Super? Did we see the fight between Beerus and Super Saiyan 3 Goku? Yes, we did. The fight was terrible because it was animated by a 4-year-old. But I think they've actually sorted that out since. So when it's released, which I think it's probably already been released on Blu-rays, it will be like a better quality animation. But at the time when it was shown on Fuji TV, it was shocking. Like the worst animation I've ever seen. Absolutely terrible. And on that note, we'll get out of here. Thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for coming down, and like, comment, and subscribe for more.
Do it.
Let's get out of here. Be Sorry, just as I was clicking off, Beerus looks like a purple stick. Yes, he does. That is true. He does look at. Yeah. Cheers, dude. Thanks very much. See you later. Yeah, he does look like a purple stick. And on that note, we'll bid you all farewell.